Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tailor your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharp securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone. Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining, and they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taproom Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Stacks on Stacks. Joined with my guys, Mr. Big Ball and Ben Larson. And Swerving Irvin Washington, live from the LA Community Jail. I'm just joking. He ain't in jail. If that would be dope as shit, though.
You need the LA County Jail.
LA County Jail, Community College, Community Jail, whatever.
And if I was, I wouldn't be on his computer.
Oh, stop it, dude. I be seeing people on TikTok all the time in jail.
Yeah, but they got cell phones, not a whole damn laptop.
Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Excited for the show tonight, man. Huge weekend of football, college football. I know we all had a good weekend betting wise, so I'm excited for that shit, and just excited to be here, man. We are being brought to you by Sharps app, SHARPZ. Go download it. Google, Android, Apple. Use promo code Jord517. Get locked in there, and literally helps you track your bets, dude, so you become a better bettor, so you could realize what you're good at betting, what you're bad at betting, and etc. You could also tail other bettors. So definitely go tap in with that. Sharps app. Proud to be a sponsor with them. But man, how y'all doing this weekend, man? How we doing, fellas? Talk to me.
I'm doing all right. Could be better.
Could be better. What's wrong?
My Broncos look like.
Oh shit! Welcome to the club, bro. We're both 0-2.
My team ain't looking too good.
I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, you can go shove it.
Then I look at my Giants team, and that's when I'm in the shitter.
Yeah, so Irv, you gotta look at it two ways. Our baseball teams are good. Ben's baseball team isn't good.
Your second baseball team is good.
my hold on, my what?
Your second baseball team. Your first baseball team is like 3 fucking miles down the road. So
I don't know about no second. All I know is about the Orioles.
Yeah,
we clinched a playoff spot today.
Your favorite A's. Yeah. Oh, you forgot about them, huh? The ones that you've been.
Well, I mean, we wrote them off 2 years ago, Ben, when we knew they were fucking tanking and gonna play bad. Although I will say this, dude. I will say this about the A's, since we're here. The A's have a lot of good young talent, man.
They're getting there.
No,
They're definitely getting
they got some nice young talent, dude. Lawrence Butler, Zach Giloff, Tyler Soderstrom, Jordan Diaz. They got a nice young core, man. I'm actually excited for their future, dude.
Yeah.
Not as much as I am with the Orioles' future, but
yeah, absolutely. Orioles have been in that lower level for how long, and then now it's just getting to that.
It's been like 6 years. So 6 years. Yeah. They clinched a playoff spot today. Shout out to the Baltimore Orioles.
Well, my A's have been down there for 6 years, and they still got a ways.
No, the A's have been there for like 2 years. If you don't remember, they were in the playoffs in 2021, Ben. Yeah. You forgot it. You somehow just managed to forget that.
Yeah.
And not only that, they were in the playoffs like 3 years prior to. They were in the playoffs for 3 years consecutively before that.
Yeah. No, I know.
Do something. Come on.
Damn, is there about to be a fight over there? What's going on?
What you gonna do? That's my brother messing with this damn cat. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know what made him start being a cat person, but he's a cat person.
There we go.
I thought there was a fight about to break out over there. I was like, holy shit, you are in jail.
Yeah.
If it was, ain't got shit to do with me.
Oh, it's hilarious. All right. Oh man. Welcome to the show, everybody.
What are you drinking?
I'm sipping on a Fruit Force IPA or Juice Force IPA from Voodoo Ranger.
New Belgium, man.
Yeah, from New Belgium. What are you sipping on?
I got the New Glory. You've had this one before. New Glory Key Lime Goose. It's a ghost. Sour ale, 4.7% coming out of Sacramento.
Nice.
Pretty good so far. Halfway through it. Definitely enjoying it. Get it again.
Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. What are you sipping on?
Nothing.
Some water.
I would have been sipping on a Modelo, but my brother drank them all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than nothing. I thought you were gonna say you were sipping on some. What do they call the jailhouse liquor there?
Oh, you talking about some Pruno? Whatever the fuck it was. White Lightning.
That would have been clutch if you should have just said it and just played along with it.
That shit get you fucked up. That shit get you fucked up.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, we're gonna talk football first. Obviously, we're in the heart of NFL season, so if you're new to the show, every Sunday we basically run down every single game, and talk about anything that kind of happened that might be important or not, betting wise or there for other. So we're gonna hop right into it. So let's start with Thursday night football first. Or should we talk about Sunday Night Football since it just happened?
We should probably talk about Sunday Night Football.
All right, so Sunday Night Football, we had the Patriots and Dolphins. The Dolphins closed minus 1.5 points. So this line was open 3.5, some spots. Got bet down to 1.5. So a lot of money on New England. And Miami ends up winning 24-17. Lot of mistakes by New England, which basically gave the game away. Very un-Belichick-like. Very similar to how Alabama's playing with Saban. Very un-Saban-like. I feel like both these teams are kind of similar right now. What's your guys' thoughts on this game here? Miami, like I said, they win 24-17. Miami had 140 yards rushing. New England 88 yards rushing. Miami 244 yards passing. Just 3-1 in turnovers. What's your guys' thoughts? What's your guys' thoughts on this game here?
The biggest difference in the game was the quarterback position.
You mean to tell me that the guy that outperformed the dude at Alabama outperformed him in the NFL too?
No, Mac Mac was always the backup. He was never a threat to Tua.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tua was, he outperformed Mac in Alabama.
No, but Tua was there before Mac got there.
I know, but Tua was a better quarterback.
Yeah, but you can't count that. He took over her. He took Hurt's spot. Mac was just riding the pine till it was his turn, and he had that 1 year, won a national championship, and parlayed that into a first round pick.
Yeah, won a national championship with probably the best college team ever. One of them.
Yeah,
But
that team took Ohio State to the woodshed.
yeah, I mean, when you look at this game, I mean, Miami dominated pretty much every phase of the game, and New England didn't.
Except the fourth quarter.
And New England didn't do themselves any favors, man. They had a bunch of bozo ass turnovers and a bunch of bozo mistakes, and that's my thing. Is like maybe it's time for Belichick to hang it up, because you very rarely see Belichick get out schemed, and he got out schemed tonight by a dude that literally fucking played Madden his whole life. You know what I mean? Like at that point, you gotta fucking start to realize some things, and at the same time, like Mac Jones ain't it, dude. Like he's not. I think he's a career backup, dude. He's what AJ McCarron was. Like he's a glorified AJ McCarron. Would you agree with that, Irv?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Nah, you're tripping. I would.
Well, I think
he was a first round pick for a reason. Yes, talent is just he's just too inconsistent. He can almost lead you back and beat the Eagles. Then tonight, lay a complete fucking egg.
well, I think there's two aspects of that too. Is he doesn't have the protection on the offensive line there, and he can't get the ball deep because of that. I mean, you look at all of his passes. As long as
I don't think the offensive line is that big of an issue though, Ben. He can't recognize a blitz to save his life.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have the time to do to throw a long ball. I mean, look.
But when he does, he throws an interception.
Yeah. Devontae Parker, long 14. Hunter Henry, long 13. Gesicki, long 14. Kendrick Bourne, long 13. Juju, long 12.
Well, I mean, Kendrick Bourne's probably
long 10. Like
Kendrick Bourne's probably his best deep receiver. Like he doesn't really have a ton of deep receivers, but
yeah.
The point, like his offensive line isn't the issue. Like he makes bozo ass mistakes, dude. Like he makes dumb mistakes, which is weird coming from Alabama. Like the interception he threw deep down the field, like the dude wasn't even open. Like he was hella covered. Like what are you throwing to, dude?
Yeah. I mean, I think you also got to look like, at least at tonight's game, looking at Miami versus looking at the Patriots, Miami does have that kind of dual threat offense of the rush and the pass.
Oh, they got way better offense for sure.
Yeah. Mostert had a hell of a game.
21 yards on 18 carries.
Yep, 2 touchdowns.
But I mean, like they honestly, if you showed me the box score, Ben, and you were like Jordan, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are only going to combine for 126 yards, and the Dolphins are going to win, I would be like, dude, you're crazy.
Yep.
No fucking.
Well, I
way.
think that's something we got to look at moving forward too. Is Waddle took that nasty hit at the back of the head, like he's going into concussion protocol. I don't think he was necessarily out, but that rattled him, and we could see him having some symptoms later in, tonight, tomorrow, the next day, that could keep him out next week. I don't know if they play. Let's see, they play Thursday.
No, they play next Sunday. But I think the thing with Miami, dude, is Mike McDaniel is he's a hell of a play designer, dude. He was the run game coordinator for the Niners, and I feel like they run the same 6 plays and they work all the fucking time, dude. It's like, and even Bill Belichick couldn't even really adjust. So, I mean, I like the Dolphins to win this division to begin the year after they almost beat Buffalo in the playoffs last year with Skylar Thompson, if you don't remember. That was a close game in the playoffs. So as long as they stay healthy, I think this Dolphins team, the sky's the limit, dude. the sky is the absolute limit because their defense just has to be. Their defense just has to be mediocre, dude. Because that offense is gonna put up points.
Yeah.
I don't care who's quarterback, dude. It could be Tua, Skylar Thompson. Don't matter, dude. Like Mike McDaniel understands how to. He understands his quarterbacks. He understands what makes a team go. And when they can run the ball like they did tonight, where Raheem Mostert runs the ball for 18 times, 121 yards, bro, I don't know if there's a team in the NFL that could beat them, to be honest. I know it sounds crazy. It might be a hot take, but it's special stuff. Oh, I'm not going to say any team, dude, because I still think the Niners and Cowboys are probably better teams. But as far as the AFC is concerned, dude, like, the Chiefs have Mahomes, but, dude, the Chiefs have not looked good in the first 2 weeks, dude.
No. They looked better this week, but still not great.
I feel like they looked better last week. It's just the receivers dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Today, they only scored 17 points and managed to win. We'll get to them in a second, but
Jacksonville's a good team, though.
they are. But I think Miami is very undervalued, dude. I think that Miami is actually a pretty legit team, dude. And I don't think.
Yeah.
I think everyone in the preseason and Irv, you know, you and I went at it about the Jets and how they were perceived in the offseason. And like part of my reason of the Jets being overvalued was I thought the Dolphins were super undervalued.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now it's a fucking moot point because they don't have a QB. Milf Hunter ain't it.
Yeah, and you know, the Bills beat the fucking dog shit out of the Raiders today, but I mean, that was a tough game for the Raiders, having to go to the East Coast, 10 a.m. game, having to play a pissed off fucking Bills team. Yeah, man, I like the Eagle. I mean, I like the Dolphins to win the division before the season. I think it's their division to lose, to be honest. You guys agree with that?
I mean, I think it's going to be neck and neck with the Bills. That offense is still incredible. It's whether that defense does show up or not. And we got a little taste of it today. You know, the Bills are still a legitimate team. They're going to be a legitimate team. They're always going to be fighting for that.
For
but
sure.
With the Jets and you know, the Patriots, I don't think you have too much to worry about. I think
unless the Patriots start Bailey Zappi, then we worry.
Yeah. I think you're looking at week 17, Dolphins and Bills is going to be a hell of a fucking game, and that
might be for the division.
Very well to be for the division.
Yep.
So, but you look at the Bills; they have a couple hard games in December. They got the Chiefs and the Cowboys. And the Eagles right before the Chiefs on that's not Thanksgiving, that's after Thanksgiving Day, so on the 26th. So like getting up to that, they don't have that hard of a schedule, but those, you know, that 3 week span there, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, and then finishing off with the Dolphins 3 weeks later is going to be difficult for them. But I think it's going to be neck and neck between these two teams.
Or what's your thoughts on the Dolphins and Pats game?
I like what I saw. If the Dolphins sustained a couple more drives, they could have put that shit away in the first half. Honestly, Tua looks good. He just had to stay healthy. It was missing their shit. A lot of people say that he's their best pass rusher in Jalen Phillips tonight, and they still looked good.
Yep.
Vic Fangio is a defensive wizard. Adding him is huge. I think he's making like fucking $6 million just to be a defensive coordinator.
He making more than the head coach, dude.
Yeah, he making more than head coaches. So adding what they added, and they can stay healthy because there's only so long you can hold that offense. But the way that O-line is blocking, if they stay healthy, this team looks like a real contender. You're gonna have to deal with them as long as Tua's healthy. Sky's the limit for them.
Or someone did comment just now. They said, "Does Irving know the Broncos have the Caleb Williams pick at the moment?"
Man, shut the fuck up. If somehow, some way, Caleb Williams becomes a Bronco, y'all, nobody's gonna like me ever at all. So y'all better pray that don't happen.
Someone commented that, and I had to read that out real quick.
AK, is that you?
No, it was not AK. I don't know
funny.
who that was. Oh, it was Chris Ransom.
Well, there we go.
You tell Chris I'm a spam draft utopia like no other after I'm over.
He
after
can
the
hear you.
podcast
He's listening right now.
All right, prepare to get spammed, Chris. That comment was not necessary, bro. You don't kick a man while he's down.
Good shit, Chris. Good shit.
I love it. All right, let's move on to the Thursday night football. We had the Vikings at the Eagles. The Eagles were 6-point favorites. They end up winning 34-28. So it was a push on the -6 if you had the -6, or if you had the +6, if you had the +7, which I gave out earlier in the week on Tuesday. You cashed. I didn't get it in time. It moved. I didn't bet it. I ended up betting the Eagles in the first half, which cashed as well. But Eagles 34-28. This was a wild game, man. It honestly, I thought I learned a lot about both teams in this game. Or not a lot, but as much as I could learn in the game. What's your guys' thoughts on the Eagles and Vikings in this game?
I knew it was gonna low-key be a shootout.
Yeah, we all took the over.
Yeah, from what I saw in the second half of both of their first games. Now, the Vikings have a damn good offense. It's just, can they stop a fucking nosebleed on defense or cause some turnovers or something? Because you can go out and score between 28 and 30 some points, but if you're giving up damn near 40,
they can't stop the run, Irv.
That too. And plus, like you said last year, they was undefeated in one-score games. Now both their games they done lost by one score. So we knew that was going to regress to the mean. They just got to find some consistency on defense. If they can do that, then they could definitely challenge for this division. But it's not going to be easy, especially with the way Detroit got to play some damn defense too. But they can score with anybody. But shit, if the Packers could play, I don't know. It's looking like a 3-team race in the NFC North right now.
Yeah, I think the thing with Minnesota, in my opinion, is like their offensive line sucks. Not good.
They was down 3 linemen though.
Yeah, but one of the linemen isn't very good anyways. But and on the flip side, like they can't stop the run, dude. So if you're bad in the trenches on both sides of the ball, like it's bad news either way. And I felt like that was kind of their issue last year. They just happened to like get timely turnovers, which lead to 1-score wins, which is once it breaks down to the median. They went 11-0 last year. That's going to regress to the mean. Their offense, I mean, Kirk Cousins and getting Jordan Addison just frees up so much for both Justin Jefferson and him, because like you can't double either guy. They're both going to light you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but one thing that I'm going to put in there is they also can't run the ball. When you've got
that's because the offensive line. The offensive line is not good.
Yeah, so when you take that out of play, which I think teams are going to start to see, I think that's going to be a little bit more difficult on Kirk Cousins throwing the ball. I don't think Philadelphia did that well. Obviously they didn't do that well because
Philly had a lot of injuries in their secondary too.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be something that we're going to see, be more of an issue for the Vikings moving forward. Is if you don't have anything to worry about at the run, then you're gonna be able to pull guys off, that run option.
You could be right, but I mean, like Minnesota couldn't do it.
And put it on Addison.
You could be right, Ben, and you make a great point. I think Philadelphia's biggest, because I mean they couldn't run the ball against Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Like Philadelphia was playing the pass the whole game, and they could still pass the ball.
Yeah, but like you said, their secondary was injured a lot.
Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins had a hell of a fucking game. I don't want to take anything away from that.
And on
hell of a game.
And on the flip side for the Eagles, we have to be concerned about Jalen Hurts, dude. Like he hasn't looked the same as he has the past couple of years, dude. Maybe Shane Steichen, means a lot more, meant a lot more to this team than we give him credit for.
Yeah, you also have your starting center out, which
Well, their offensive line is not going to be anywhere near as good as it was last year.
Yeah.
You could throw all that away, dude. You could throw all that away.
Yeah.
Because their starting left tackle from last year is retired.
Yep.
So
their center was out this week.
No, their center's there, Jason Kelsey.
I thought you said their center was out. Was that?
No, that was the Minnesota
center. Okay. Well, then that's even worse for Philly. With those 4 sacks for 22 yards, didn't give Hurts much time at all. But then again, Hurts was also 18 for 23.
Yep. It wasn't very good.
No, that's not bad at all.
He wasn't good, though.
Oh, yeah.
If you watch that game, he wasn't good.
Oh, no, I agree.
And I honestly, I watched Indianapolis for 2 weeks, and that offense looks fucking good, dog.
Yeah, but you had fucking Richardson get another fucking...
I don't care, dude. They look good with Gardner Minshew looked like the best quarterback of the league this week.
He didn't play that much, but yeah.
He played 2.5 quarters. Dude, Shane Steichen might be one of the best play designers, dude. I'm dead ass, dude, bro. Look at Arthur Smith with Tennessee. Tannehill's never looked the same since Arthur Smith left.
Yeah.
Same thing with Brian Dable in Buffalo. Josh Allen has never looked the same since Brian Dable left.
It's been 2 games, bro. Calm down.
It has been 2 games, but I'm giving you examples of 2 teams with 2 full years of experience of their offensive coordinators being out.
And Josh Allen is still considered a top 2-3 QB. So
there ain't no way Josh Allen is at this point the people that put him on the same pedestal as Patrick Mahomes should be ashamed of themselves.
He had a better second half. Let's be real. He got into his groove
for 1 game. Bro's averaging 2 turnovers a game for the last 2 years, Ben. You can't win football games like that in the NFL.
Shit, Gardner Minshew almost had as good of a line as Jalen Hurts did.
Hey, Gardner Minshew, dude. Minshew mania, baby. Bro had a good game. Bro, he was like 7 of 8 on 3rd downs, dude.
It was also the Texans.
Yeah, the Texans are fucking a really bad team.
They're bad. Are they going to get the first overall pick next year and fucking pick a new QB?
Nah, because their pick is owned by the Cardinals. Cardinals have their pick. So, yeah, the Cardinals are going to draft Caleb Williams with their pick.
Yeah.
And then they're going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. with their pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Commanders at the Broncos. Commanders win this game 35-33. Broncos led this game 21-3 in the first half. Or I should say in the first, 2.5 quarters. Somehow, magically, the Broncos just... this game, I don't even understand how it was 21-14 at the end of the half. It was phenomenal. Sam Howell is hell of a quarterback. Irv, I'm gonna toss this over to you, man, because I want to hear your thoughts on your dog shit Broncos, who are actually, according to Chris Ransom, leading the way for Caleb Williams.
Let me go get a beer while you talk about this.
It's a terrible fucking game. The tale of 2 halves. Look like a fucking...
They look good for a quarter and a half.
No, we looked good the first half. The only blemish we had in the first half.
They were trailing 21-14 at the end of the half.
We wasn't trailing 21-14 at the end of the half.
Yeah, you were up 21-14.
Yeah, but I'm saying the only blemish we had was that fumble that led to them getting points, and that kind of changed the game because we was up 21-3, and that when they went down and got points, and it was 21-10, so that gave them some momentum. But we just got to stop the penalties and the defense got to be able to make stops in the second half, because the first half they come out, they're playing pretty damn good. And just the second half is just, I don't know, man. That second half was just terrible. Then the Commanders didn't have no sacks the first half. The second half they get 5 sacks. So it was just a tale of two halves. Got to be more consistent. Got to play better football. The only bright spot is Russ ain't to blame for this loss.
Nah, he wasn't. He still sucks though.
I wouldn't go as far as he sucks. He's looking a lot better this year than he did at any point last year.
Yeah, no, he definitely looks better, but I mean I think that goes to show how bad he is, dude, because like, you know, if you take away that Hail Mary today, which like bounced off 5 guys' hands, he only threw for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't bad, but he also wasn't great. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the difference between the Russell Wilson.
You're expecting him to be great every time he trouts out. He's not the Russell Wilson he used to be. So
yeah, that's the thing, is like he's never gonna be that guy, and I don't expect him to be great.
Yeah, he's older. He's not the athletic wonder he was when he first got into the league, and he's not 6'3", 6'4". He's 6 feet. So, but Sean Payton is putting him in the best positions to win. He's seeing the field a lot better. He's not missing wide open guys. He just had one terrible throw today on that second last sequence in the fourth quarter where he missed 82. I don't know if that's not Dulcich, it's the other guy, because Dulcich got with an injury, but he would have had a touchdown right there if he would have saw the tight end. But other than that, it's just the defense got to get stops, man, and we got to stop doing them dumbass penalties. Like Kareem Jackson, this is not the early 2000s, bro. You can't be out there fucking head hunting and getting kicked out of games knowing we down 2 other safeties and you're basically our last safety. When he got throughout the game, now they're talking about he might get suspended. It was a dude out there from the practice squad. So
what? I mean, dude, honestly, this shit with the fucking defensive penalties, dude, like they gotta figure it out, bro, because it's like so subjective, dude, all the time. Like the ref could call one game and be like, yo, this is a fucking personal foul, and the next game it's not. Like, it's just terrible, dude. Like, you got to let the defense play defense at some point, too. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how to feel about that, but yeah, I agree. You know, the Broncos are going to finish last in the AFC West, which I predicted. You said I was crazy, Irv, but
yeah, 0-2, lost 2 games by a combined 3 points. We're definitely looking like a last place team. Complete dog shit.
Yeah, you lost both of them at home, dog. You're 0-2 at home, bro.
Broncos guaranteed finish last place, losing 2
bro,
games.
You only got 6 more games
by a combined 3 points.
You only got 6 more games at home, bro. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we're looking.
You guys are gonna lose next week, but then I think you got two W's coming up after that.
Who do they got? Who do they have next week?
Dolphins next week
at Miami. They're definitely losing there.
Yeah, but then they got the Bears and the Jets. So
Bears at Chicago.
At Chicago, yeah.
Well, historically, we're not good at Chicago. Well, historically, there's 2 places we're not good: the Meadowlands. And I think it's Chicago. So hopefully,
the Bears have a dog shit QB, so you'll be fine. Even worse than
I'm not going that far. Yeah, let's respect on Justin Fields' name.
Irv's not ready to admit the truth there, Ben.
He loves
Justin Fields. He loves those 0-2. He actually didn't even have a bad game today.
He loves those 0-2.
Didn't have a bad game. Did you watch his INT that led to a pick 6?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, okay. That's all I need. That's all I need to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
2 interceptions, 6 sacks. Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear.
One of those interceptions wasn't his fault.
No, the pick 6 was absolutely his fault, and it was on the 1 yard line.
Sure. I know the pick 6 was his fault, but I don't think the other one was his fault.
Oh shit, that dude sucks, dude. I don't know, like he's done, dude. I think his career as a starter is pretty much over. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. We got the Jets and Cowboys. Cowboys closed 8-point favorites. It opened at 9.5. Got bet down with Jets money. Cowboys end up covering every single number 30-10. The total was 39.5, so it ends up going over. Actually, fun fact here: 12 of the 14 games that were played today went over.
Oh wow! Last week was low points.
Last week was the complete opposite. This week,
It makes sense. Not a lot of teams play their starters in the preseason, so
yeah.
well, it also makes sense because they got adjusted, and then so obviously it's going to go, to the mean.
I hear you, Irv.
But yes, you're right. So 30-10. What's your thoughts on the Jets and Cowboys here? Jets on the other side. A lot of guys dropping like flies on the Jets, dude.
yeah, it's sad because they were positioned to be a contender this year, and they lost
No, they
their
weren't.
quarterback on the first drive of the season. They still have an elite defense, so they're going to compete. They're going to be in most games, but they just don't have the quarterback play that can beat these upper tier teams, especially a team like Cowboys, who's looking like the best team in the league right now. Because if Dak's not turning the ball over, good luck beating that team.
Yeah, they got good talent for sure. Ben?
I mean, I think if you look at New York, I think they, had a tough start with the Bills and the Cowboys. I think they got by the Bills very luckily. But things will kind of ease up a little bit for them. So I do see with that defense, they will hang into the games. But that's not going to be the upper echelon tier like they would because of that offensive kick. So, I think next week they get a good line against the Patriots, and they can stay in that game. Dallas, I mean, I'm not going to really be fully on to Dallas until week 5 because they played the dog shit Giants and they played the beat up Jets. So,
Yeah, if you look at them, they're fucking dominating, bro.
They're dominating,
but their
these
defense doesn't have to be on the field long, so they can dominate their own.
Yeah, their defense isn't on the field that long because they're dominating.
Yeah, they're not giving up points. Like
this is
but
again, to fucking
Ben, it doesn't matter, dude. This is the NFL, dog. This is the NFL. This is the NFL, dude.
Yes,
it's a national football
there's
league.
upper echelon teams versus lower.
Sure,
echelon
but
teams.
you gotta look at it. Their defense look better than the Niners defense.
Yep, has
today. Yes, week 1. I mean, okay, they didn't allow any points.
They gave 0 points.
The Giants fucking suck. So, like,
today they gave up points to the Jets, but if it wasn't for defense making plays, shout out to the Niners, bro. The Rams was
the Rams look good.
They was going
for the
up
first half,
guys, bro. It was not even. It was looking too good.
Both of those defenses did not look good today in the Niners and the Rams game.
Nah, we need to put the Cowboys hatred aside, dude. Like this Cowboys team is legit.
Yes, but
they're the second best team in the NFL for sure. I don't know how anyone could
them until they play a hard team.
Yeah, but you can say that, but they're dominating these teams, dude. They're not just like beating them, like they're dominating, bro. They've scored 7. They're outscoring their opponents 70-10 through the first 2 weeks.
Well, and they're gonna it's gonna be 100-10 next week because it's gonna be 30-0 against the Cardinals.
Probably.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are gonna play them tough. I can guarantee
they got
that.
an easy fucking schedule to start
good teams win, great teams cover, and right now they're covering every damn thing. Special teams, defense, offense.
Hey,
Irv, it's the week after.
Irv, you know who else
is? The only thing that can hold this team back is Dak. If Dak starts turning the ball over, then
they're
they
screwed.
can have a similar year to like they had last year. But
hey, you know who else is covering it? You know who else is 2-0 ATS? The Cardinals. Good teams win, great teams cover, baby.
Yeah.
Get out of
Dallas
here.
is like fucking Philly of last year. This schedule is
doesn't matter, bro. You gotta play. You can only play who's in front of you. And
we dog Philly for their schedule, and their asses went way to the Super Bowl and had a pretty damn good shot at winning.
Yeah. Fucking Dallas is gonna lose to San Francisco again in the playoffs. So
I don't know, Ben.
All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Giants at the Cardinals. This was just a This was a comical fucking game, dude. It was 20-0 at half. Cardinals were winning. Just looked like the Giants. They didn't score points in 6 straight quarters. Looked like they were just gonna get fucking absolutely boat raced, dude. And then the call came down to the Cardinals sideline. They said, "Hey, you're supposed to lose this game. You're supposed to lose every game." And then all of a sudden, the Cardinals couldn't fucking stop a nosebleed, dude. All of a sudden. It came out of nowhere, dude. All of a sudden, they couldn't fucking stop nothing. Giants ended up winning 31-28. Cardinals cover the 4.5. They cover every fucking line there was. Total was 39.5, goes way over. The Giants suck, dude. That's my takeaway.
Did the Giants cover? I thought they were more than.
No, they didn't cover. They didn't cover any number. The Cardinals covered every
Didn't
number
cover.
there is.
Okay, sorry.
The Giants suck, dude. Daniel Jones sucks. He's not very good.
Well, now Saquon's out.
Saquon got hurt.
They saying Saquon might be out for the year.
Yeah,
Yep, again.
yeah. The dude that has him on 2 of his fantasy league, only 2 fantasy leagues, I got him on. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out Jordan. Yeah, man. Cardinals suck, bro. I've been very adamant saying that we were gonna suck all year. That our goal is to draft Caleb Williams. The fact we were up 20-0, I was like, holy shit, we actually might win this game. Because before the game, I was like, yo, this might be the only chance we have of winning a game might be now until like week 12. And we had a shot at winning the game. And then all of a sudden, dude, the defense couldn't fucking, I don't know what the fuck went on, dude. Like, it was like a tale of 2 halves, like Irv said of the Broncos game. But, man, the Giants, dude, Daniel Jones sucks, bro. He's not a $40 million quarterback. That dude sucks donkey dick. The Giants are a fucking dog shit team. The Giants aren't winning 5 games. I'm sorry, dude. They're not. What do you guys think?
Pulling up the schedule right now. I thought Dobbs and James Conner looked good today. I think that's 2.
Dobbs looked good for like 2.5 quarters.
Yeah.
And then it was like, they got a call down. Yo, dude, you can't win this game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they start running the ball on fucking 2nd and long. And I don't know what the fuck was going on, dude.
Yeah, I think New York can at least stay with Seattle in week 4. I think that'll be a somewhat close game. Seattle will still probably take that. I mean, the Jets is now a big question mark. The Raiders is a big question mark. The Saints is a big question mark. But all the other teams, I see them losing to. So you're right. That's not going to get them to 5 wins.
Yeah, no, they're not winning 5 games, dude.
If they split one with the Commanders.
Well, Daniel Jones does play well against Commanders, but what do you think, Irv?
Them at 5 if they win all 3 of those ones that they could at least like contend with. But I don't see them winning all those games, so I'll put it at 4.
Irv?
The Giants. Their win total.
Nah, just what do you think about the Cardinals Giants game?
Oh, it was a shootout. It was pretty entertaining. I didn't expect the Giants to come back. I thought y'all was gonna run away with it, but it is the NFL.
Dude, the Cardinals ain't running away with any game, dog.
So I don't know, man. It's just like you said, it's gonna be 2 teams that's gonna be picking at the top of the draft. 2 teams with huge QB deals that they probably gonna have to figure out a way to get from under them because
what's the other team?
Kyler's under contract. He got a big deal.
Kyler, who else?
The Giants. They just gave Daniel Jones that big deal.
Oh, you think they're gonna be drafting in the top 3 or 4?
Yeah, they're gonna be drafted in the top
Oh,
3 or 4. No Saquon, and they got and Daniel Jones got a lead deal.
Oh shit, that's hey, hold on, repeat that so we can cut this audio real quick.
Yes, the Giants will be picking in the top 5 for the NFL draft next year.
Let's go, y'all.
That's it.
They're not winning a division game, so that's 6 losses right there.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. They probably are not.
Read off the rest of their schedule.
I just had it up. I don't think they're in the top Hold on, sorry, I lost it.
No, that team's
They should've
definitely.
lost
I mean,
today.
we knew they were gonna regress, but like, yeah, they should have lost today.
Okay, so they've got next week San Francisco
Loss.
On Thursday night.
on Thursday. Yep. Seahawks.
They should lose that game. They
Oh.
might. They might win.
Yeah, that's a question mark there. Dolphins,
Loss.
Hell,
Bills,
hell,
Loss.
Commanders,
Loss.
Jets.
loss.
They might win
they
that
might
game.
win that game.
Could be
Yeah.
a win. That's gonna be a pound of our 3 yards in a cloud of dust type game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raiders
They
in Vegas or in New York.
in Vegas.
Oh, they might lose
maybe
that
could
game.
win. Maybe may.
Yeah, they could win that.
It's probably gonna be a
Uh,
Giants home game in Vegas. That game.
Yeah. Then they go to Dallas.
Loss.
Commanders again. Patriots.
That team might win 2 or 3 games max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Packers.
I'm being nice.
Packers will beat them.
Saints.
Saints will beat them.
That's a question mark to me. Eagles, Rams, and then Eagles.
Yeah, bro. They going them. They might have the number 1 pick.
They're gonna have 3 wins there. I think
Maybe
I-
3 wins.
I think they're gonna. I mean, I think they'll be in maybe the top 5. I still think. I think Chicago is gonna be down there. I think Houston's gonna be down there. I think Arizona is gonna be down there. I think New York's gonna be down there. I think you'll probably see. I mean, no. Maybe the. No, Titans already have a win. Maybe the Panthers down there too. There's going to be a lot of teams.
And the
with,
Giants
like,
will be one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
You're
under
you're
3.
being nice and giving them 3 wins.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not giving them none of those games as wins, honestly.
All right, let's move on. We gotta fly through some of these games.
All right.
Niners at Rams. Niners closed 7.5-point favorites. Rams ended up covering the 7.5. If you got anything less than that with the Niners, you at least pushed or covered. Over under was 45, went way over. What do you guys think about this game?
Good win, rivalry game. I'm surprised it went over because they're like their last 7 games all went under.
Yep.
Games like that, you just chalk them up, you win them, you celebrate because it's hard to win division games nowadays.
Yep.
this first half was a nail biter. Second half, Niners defense kind of woke up a little bit.
Yeah, they gave up 6 points the whole second half.
Yeah, this Puka Nakua,
Yep. From BYU.
he is a fucking
He's a
he's
beast.
gonna
20
be a
targets,
beast of
dude.
a,
20 he had
Yeah.
20 targets, bro.
15
he
15
left Washington,
receptions.
went to BYU, and now he's balling in the NFL.
Yeah, he's gonna be a beast of a tight end there.
Yeah,
so-
but if you watch that dude's highlight tape
He's a-
from high school, it's like unreal. The
Yeah.
catches his ass makes.
Yep.
both defenses didn't look great. Both offenses looked pretty good.
Yeah. Brock Purdy, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He was decent. McCaffrey did his thing. Deebo Samuel did his thing. I mean, the Niners are the best. They're the best fucking roster in football, in my opinion. All right, let's move over.
Jennings had a hell of a catch in that game.
Yeah, he did have a good catch. All right. Seahawks, Lions. Lions close 5-point favorites. Seahawks win outright, 37-31. Total goes over 47.5. What's your thoughts here?
This is the Seahawks. This is the Lions team I expected to be in the games all the way up through, but kind of just falter at the end of the game. And that's what happened here. I think last week was a fluke. I think they're a good team. I don't think they're a great team.
Bingo. Agree. Irv.
I agree with Ben.
I also don't think Seattle's that great of a team. They're, again, a good team. not great.
Yeah, I think
Agreed.
the only thing with Detroit is, man, they just gotta play some defense. If they can, the thing with them is they gotta find out a way to generate a continuous pass rush because that's the biggest problem. Quarterbacks have way too much time and scrambling around, finding dudes downfield. That's not good, especially in a division with athletic QBs. Well, outside of Kirk Cousins.
I also think they gotta get Gibbs involved, bro. Like
Yeah, they gotta give Gibbs the ball way more.
you drafted a dude first round and
Yeah.
like you barely use him, dude. Like what?
Yeah, him and Amon-Ra gotta be the what's the names, the highlights of that offense.
I have no idea why you draft a guy first round and like barely use him, dude. Like what's the fucking point?
Yeah, Dan Campbell better stop worrying about biting off fucking ankles and knees and start feeding his first round running back.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, and every time the dude touches the ball, he does something good, and it's like they pull him out for David Montgomery. It's like, bro, what the fuck was the point of drafting him, dude?
Yeah, I'm not understanding that one.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We got the Green Bay.
Really quick. Did you guys see the sack on Geno? I'm just looking at the numbers here.
Oh, when he ran
One sack
backwards for 20 yards? Yeah.
Yeah, one sack for 17 yards. What the fuck happened?
He ran backwards for 20 yards. That's what happened.
Throw the fucking ball. Sorry, go ahead.
We're moving on to Green Bay and Atlanta. Atlanta closed -3. The Packers opened like -1, got bet over to the favorite. If you bet Atlanta -3, I'm sorry. If you bet Atlanta money line, congratulations. The total was 40.5. It went over. Atlanta wins 25-24. What's your thoughts on this one?
Surprisingly good game. Had a lot of the QBs both looked pretty mid until the fourth quarter. They both made good plays. It just at the end, it's like it all comes down to timely defense and turnovers. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, run game for Atlanta is huge. Last week it was all Greer. This week it's Bijan. That's a good look for for their future there. They gotta get Kyle Pitts the ball, man.
Dude, fucking Desmond Ritter sucks, dog. This motherfucker got two of the best offensive weapons and he like can barely get them the ball, dog.
Yeah.
I don't understand how the fuck this shit's possible, but yeah, man, this shit was just comedy to me, dude. Like I was watching this game and like the Packers could like easily move the ball for like the first 3 quarters and all of a sudden they like couldn't. And then Atlanta all of a sudden like couldn't be stopped. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this is how non division games usually go. But man, the Falcons
Atlanta can win this division easy now.
Yeah, I mean, so can the Bucks.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, this division sucks, dude. Desmond Ritter is not it, dude. Like that dude can't read a fucking field for his life, dude. And shout out to Arthur Smith because he puts him in position to like make easy decisions. But as far as the Packers are concerned, dude, like Matt LaFleur, like he has to put Jordan Love in the position to and I know Jordan Love got guys injured and stuff, but like, dude, the Packers dominate rushing the ball first week. They couldn't rush the ball for shit this week. And it's like he just puts his quarterback in a position at 3rd and long every fucking possession, dude. Like you can't do that, dude. Can't do that with an experienced quarterback and expect to win, dude. You can't be in 3rd and long every fucking time. And on the flip side, like the Packers defense, you got 2 of the best cornerbacks in football, but you can't stop the run. That's an issue, dude. Like you got to be able to stop the run.
Yep.
You could literally put those 2 dudes on an island, your 2 cornerbacks on an island, you'll probably be good. You gotta stop the run, dog.
Yep. 211 yards.
Yeah, you gotta stop the run. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Chargers and Titans. Titans win this game 27-24. Chargers moved to 0-2. Chargers closed -2.5 point favorites. Titans cover. They went outright. Over was 45.5. It goes over. Should Brandon Staley lose his job, fellas?
Should
I
lost
don't
it
know.
last year.
Best 0-2 team in the league, but I don't know how they always lose these close games, man. And they was winning this game throughout the whole damn game. It's just I don't think for this team to learn how to finish games. They just cannot do it.
Chargers will always charger, Irv.
Yeah, I mean Herbert, decent numbers yardage wise. 305 with 2 TDs, but his completion to attempt percentage did not.
It's crazy because the defense actually
great.
showed up today.
Yeah,
They weren't bad.
27 for 41.
I mean, the Titans' offense ain't very good, but yeah, man, Brandon Staley's got to lose his job at some point. Period.
Yep.
Plain and simple. I don't think there's any more else we could put on it. At what point does Herbert need to like this dude got to score 40 points a game for him to win every fucking game? Because the defense can't do shit.
Well, they got to pick up a fucking running back that stays healthy.
Yeah, losing Eckler does hurt. That's for sure. I won't disagree with that. But they got to figure it out.
Yeah.
And Brandon Staley, if he doesn't lose his job by tomorrow, he's definitely losing his job in the middle of this year. I don't know if there's odds out on it, but if there's odds on Brandon Staley be the first quarterback or coach fired, I would put it on there.
Yeah. Vikings and Raiders. So if they lose and start 0-4, because then they're gonna lose to the Cowboys and the Chiefs. So if they go 0-4, they're going 0-6.
Terrible. All right, let's move on. Buffalo versus Vegas. Bills close -7.5. They end up winning 38-10. Total was 47.5. Goes over. Bills cover every number. Bills just dominated.
Yeah, it ain't much to talk about. The Bills rebounded, beat the shit out the Raiders. It started off good. Raiders scored that opening touchdown and couldn't do shit the rest of the game.
Yep.
I don't know how many in Jimmy we trust hashtags I saw after that first drive.
Well,
but then
I think Jimmy's to be trusted. I just think the Bills are a better team. And they were pissed off.
Oh, absolutely. After that one touchdown, though, two interceptions.
It's like Irv and I said all year, dude. Jimmy's going to do enough to win them like 8 or 9 games.
Yeah.
But they won't be great.
Well, seeing how hurt Devontae is going to be a big thing, too.
Well, they're saying he might have a concussion, so minimum he'll be out 1 game.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Throw them away. All right, let's move on. Colts versus Texans. The Texans are just a comical team. The Texans actually might be the worst team in football. They might be worse than the fucking Cardinals, to be honest. They lost 31-20. They just can't do nothing right, dude. CJ Stroud, love the kid, bro, but motherfucker's down 30. He's down 21 points. 3rd and 12, and the dude throws a check down, dude. Like, come, what are you doing, dude? Just throw the motherfucker up, dude. You turn it over, like, who cares, dude? You're already down 21 points. Like, I don't get it. And on the flip side, dude, Shane Steichen, he really might be the real deal, dude. As far as the Colts are concerned, what do you guys think about this one?
I think it's good to see Zach Moss finally being able to run the ball in an offense. It definitely didn't get that in Buffalo. And then flip side, Dameon Pierce is not the answer.
Well, it's tough to run the ball when you're down fucking like 3 scores, dude.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that 15 carries for 31 yards.
I watched this whole game, dude. And CJ Stroud went 30 of 47 for 384 yards, which looks spectacular.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's playing from down 3 scores from the second quarter.
Sacked 6 times for 47 yards.
Yeah, the offensive line's terrible. Like, dude, it's not a good team. But on the flip side, it's like, I'm watching the dude, and again, 3rd and 12, he's down 21 points, and he throws a check down, dude. It's like, bro, you can't throw a check down. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they're giving you that for a reason. Like, Force it down the at that point. Force it down the field. Doesn't matter. You throw an interception. Who gives a fuck? What's it gonna do? You're gonna go down 28 instead of 21. Who cares, dude?
Yeah, it's gonna take time, but he's a rookie. He'll learn.
He'll definitely learn. I mean, there was throws that he made that I was like, damn, he looked hella good. But there was also things he did where I was like, damn, he definitely a rookie.
Well, he's a rookie on a dog shit team, so expect that to happen.
I mean, so are the Colts, dude. And Anthony Richardson looked really good.
Well, Anthony Richardson is definitely playing in a better system that's catered more to his.
Shout out Shane Steichen, dude. Shane Steichen is a hell of a fucking coach, bro. And his absence is hurting the Eagles and benefiting the Colts. Period. There's no debate around that. All right, let's move on. Baltimore versus Cincy. The boy AK, he loves Cincy -3. Cincy loses outright.
That was that one loss today.
You tailed AK?
Yeah, was following that Bengals bet.
Shit, I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah. 6 for 7, but that's okay.
Sorry, Benjamin. Bengals lose outright. They're 0-2. Baltimore wins. What do you guys think about this one? Joe Burrow got paid, and all of a sudden he can't fucking play quarterback all of a sudden.
He looked fucking horrible in the first half. Second half he played a little bit better, but yeah, it's what the fuck happened? Well, he's got a fucked up calf muscle, and he injured it again today. So who knows if we see Joe Burrow next week?
I'm telling you, bro, it might have been a fucking Achilles all along, dude. You just don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Irv, what's your thoughts on this Bengals-Ravens game?
They're not looking good. Burrow missed all that time. I think he's playing catch-up. Offense looks out of sync. And the defense can't stop a damn nosebleed right now. So good luck. That extra playoff spot is going to pay dividends for a lot of teams.
Yep.
So starting 0-2, 0-3 is not as big as a deal as it used to be. It used to be a damn death knell to your playoff hopes, but they just got to find a way to reel off some wins. But yeah, Burrow and company got to get it together ASAP.
All right.
Get the Rams and then the Titans next.
Chiefs, Jacksonville. I got to take a piss real quick, so I'm going to let you guys talk about this. But Jacksonville closed +3. They end up losing by 8, 17-9. What do you guys think?
I think that -3 was a little bit of a disrespect to Kansas City, and you know they had that shit game week 1, but we know that they're still light years ahead of Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence did not look good today, and I think that's the big aspect of that. But I am looking forward to this Jacksonville team. I think they're kind of up and coming, and if they'll make the playoffs this year, they'll win their division this year. But I think the next, the year after that, next year and the year after that this team's going to be good. They got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. This team has Patrick Mahomes. They're getting healthy. Chris Jones played immediate dividends. Yep. I think they had him, they probably would have beat Detroit. You're going to have to deal with this team come crunch time, no matter what.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney, 5 for 5 today.
Yeah, they're probably going to run away with the division.
Yep.
Probably won't be hard, but Mahomes will make it look easy. Well, probably will be hard, but Mahomes will make it look easy. Yeah. This team is going to find themselves right back in the thick of things, like always. As long as they got 15, they got a chance.
Yeah, fucking Sky Moore, 3 receptions for 73 yards, or for 70 yards today. 54-yard.
He's probably due for a breakout season.
Yeah. And then Toney, 5 for 5. That was, only for 35 yards. Decent.
He better win 5 for 5.
Yeah. But then Kelsey coming back. It's going to take him a week or so, but 4 for 9 today, not the greatest game, but just pulling that extra defender off him, really does make a difference there. So I don't know. Offense for Kansas City, even though they didn't put up a lot of points, like they're again just light years ahead of everybody else in the AFC.
Eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's the plan.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Jacksonville going to be good in a couple of years. That's what they're going to be.
I think Jacksonville's going to be good.
Oh yeah, winning their division this year, but like next year and the year after, I think they're going to be contending.
We'll see. I mean, they started slow last year and kind of picked up.
Mhm.
It's a long year. NFL's week to week. We'll see. Next game, we got probably the worst team in football, the Chicago Bears. They scored 17 points against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Irv, we'll let you take away this one because you're a Justin Fields truther, dude. 16 to 29, 211 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He had 2 of the worst interceptions I've ever seen in my life, too.
4 carries for 3 yards, too.
Growing pains. He's going to be all right.
How many growing pains he get, dude? He get like 3 years of growing pains?
Nah, honestly, I think this O-line, man.
Well, no, I understand their O-line's not good, dude, but he made 2 bad, very, very, very bad throws, dude.
Yeah, that's probably gonna stick out from this game, but he also did make some good plays. But you can't have plays like that because
but his two bad plays led to them losing the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those 2 bad plays are the reason why they lost the game. But I don't know, man. They got to get this dude some protection. It's not the weapons. He has the weapons now. He has the running back, the wide receivers, the tight ends. It's just that O-line, man. Shit, they probably can't block me.
Well, you're only 5'5", so.
So, but I don't know. I think Justin Fields can be a good quarterback. It's just looking bleak right now. But I'm still holding out hope.
He's gonna hold out hope till there's like no hope left.
I'm gonna hold out hope until
Jordan Love's already been proven to be the better quarterback, and Irv's still gonna hold out hope.
Well, Jordan Love is definitely in a better offensive system for sure. But he's still bad as fuck though. It's like saying he's better.
Both of them are mid.
No, Jordan Love's
saying he's
not
better
mid.
than Justin Fields. He's not. If he is better than Justin Fields, it ain't by much. So.
Justin Fields isn't even better than Josh Dobbs, dude.
Now you just.
No, I'm being dead ass, dude. Like Josh Dobbs almost won a game today. Justin Fields giving games away.
Nobody entertaining that bullshit. Whatever. Oh, yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, that's dead ass, bro. All right, let's hop into tomorrow's games. First of all, we got the Carolina Panthers at home against the Saints. Carolina's +3. The total's at 39.5. What do you guys think about this matchup tomorrow?
Total says it all right there. Both of these offenses are not good.
So
yeah, but the Saints have a good defense, and the Saints are at home too, right?
No, Carolina's at home.
Carolina's at home. It could be a defensive battle, but I don't see how the Saints lose this game.
I do.
If they do lose this game, that's pretty damn bad.
I like the Panthers +3. I think this is an overreaction in the marketplace. I think a lot of teams saw Carolina, how they kind of struggled against Atlanta. Obviously, to be taken. Bryce Young's a rookie quarterback, etc. I expect Carolina to bounce back at home. Division game. Anytime I get a division rival at home as a dog on primetime, give it to me. I did the same thing with New England tonight, and that didn't work out very well. But I like it. On the flip side, Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Cleveland -2, Pittsburgh +2 at home. What do you guys think about this one? Monday night.
I'm all on Cleveland here. I think, especially for the line too. Yes, they're going to be in Pittsburgh, but what we saw from the offense last week from Pittsburgh, it struggled against the Niners. I mean, a lot of teams are going to struggle against the Niners, but this top 5 defense did not do anything well. And I think this is not as dynamic of an offense in Cleveland, but it is a very dynamic offense.
See, this is the thing.
There's so many run options. Then you have pass options.
This is the thing with this is like, based on like the criteria I gave, I love Carolina +3, but like I don't love Pittsburgh +2, and like I would not bet Cleveland -2 if that makes any sense. Like I want no part in that game. I might play the total under 38, which is very low.
It's low. I'd go over on this one. 70 degrees.
Bro, it's a division game though. But yeah, I want no parts in that side, dude. Like I lean Pittsburgh +2, but I don't love it. But I like Carolina +3. I already fired it. It's one of my best bets for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going Cleveland -2 here. This was something I took early last week. I think that number is just too low. Took it after watching the Niner game. This offense has flaws. Kenny Pickett is not as good as everyone's giving him the hype to be. And
I don't know,
defense,
Benjamin,
which is supposed to be a top 5 D, did not look good last week. Like whatsoever looked good last week.
or what do you think?
Gotta go with the Browns, man. They look damn good against the Bengals last week, and this defense, that offense struggled with the pass rush, and the Browns got a damn good pass rush, adding Za'Davion Smith to with why is his name slipping my damn mind? But Miles Garrett. They upgraded the linebacker position. They got a solid secondary. Yeah, I didn't like the way the Steelers looked, especially at home. That offense struggled. I think they're gonna have more of the same problems tomorrow with that pass rush. So give me the Browns. It might be close because it's a division game, and those games are physical as always, and there's never really just like a blowout. But I don't see the Steelers beating them tomorrow at all. Could be a 7 to 10 point game.
I like the Steelers if it was in a teaser, but obviously I have no teaser legs available for it. So yeah, I have no player as of now in that game. But I did play Panthers +3.
Well, you could do Panthers plus, what is it, +9, Steelers +8?
Nah, Ben. Stanford Wong tells you -EV.
-EV?
Yeah.
You're giving them both of them taking it over that 7.
Correct.
Over that touchdown. So isn't that a positive move to be taking?
Nah, because I only want to go through 3 and 7. If I'm going to 9, then I might as well just take the Steelers. Or vice versa, I might as well just take the opposite team.
Okay.
You didn't read what you didn't read.
I did read, and I listened to you as well, and we're looking at 7s and 3s. Well, now we can go to 8s.
I do agree. If you have a 6-point teaser going 3 to 9, I don't think it's bad. I just don't think the EV on. I just think long term, I don't know, because at that point I might as well just take the team +3. Because I already got a key number 3 at -110.
Yeah, but that other key number is sitting there that.
Yeah, but that other key number I got at -130, and I got to also rely on another leg.
In both cases, I think you can worry about the Saints winning this game by a touchdown, and I think you can worry about the Browns winning this game by a touchdown.
I mean, you might be right. could have a very good point.
I'm not doing it, but I'm saying you could.
The Stanford Wong in me tells me don't do it. But I mean, the Stanford Wong teaser is outdated a little bit, although it still has like its beneficiaries. Like it still makes sense as to teasing through 3 and teasing through 7. But I mean, you could have a point, Ben. I mean, you could very well have a point. All right, let's talk some baseball, fellas. Before we get out of here, my Baltimore Orioles clinched a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all.
Teams clinched now.
What?
2 American League East, Tampa Bay and Baltimore both
Yep.
clinched.
And then Braves and Dodgers have both clinched. Braves and Dodgers both clinched their divisions.
Division wins, yeah.
Good thing the Dodgers clinched their division on Earth, because that team sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing the Dodgers clinched their division, huh? That team sucks.
1 second.
I'm just looking at
All I know
Giants
is the
here.
Giants are out of it, Ben. So you could.
I don't care. I want us to go 5 and what is it? 5 and 7 to end the year, so we can get to 81 and 81.
Y'all might not even go 5 or 7, dude.
I know. How
The-
many more games against
The sad thing is, y'all had a
Colorado.
great opportunity to be in the playoff race, and you choked it up. And to be honest, now the Cubs are sitting here. They're 78 and 72.
It's not happening, Irv. You can put that away.
The Fish, Miami Marlins, they've creeped up after sweeping the Braves 78 and 72. The Diamondbacks after sweeping the Cardinals. The Cubs. So now we actually have a battle here for the last place wild card team. The Cubs might not get in.
Yeah.
The Marlins
Cubs
might
are
not get in.
looking good right now at all. 2-8 in their last 10.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna come down the wire, I think, between Cincinnati and Miami.
Nah, Cincinnati sucks. They gotta face the Twins too next coming up.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So
I think I'm
Cubs,
ordering a fucking pizza, lady.
The Cubs get
Cubs have got
Pittsburgh at home, but they gotta win, dude. They're absolutely cold. 2-8 in their last 10, bro.
yeah.
Philly
yeah,
4
they're-
and 6 in their last 10. I mean, it's incredible shit going on here
Let's see.
in baseball.
Miami has, what is it? 6 against New York.
The worst
3
team in the
against
National
Milwaukee.
League, 5 and 5 in their last 10.
Yeah, 6. So Miami has 6 against New York, 3 against Milwaukee, 3 against Pittsburgh. Oh, fuck.
Bless you.
Cincinnati has 3 against Minnesota, 3 against Pittsburgh, 2 against Cleveland, 3 against St. Louis. That's the easiest schedule so far. And the Cubs have 3 against Pittsburgh, 3 against Colorado, 3 against Atlanta, and 3 against Milwaukee. At this point, I'm giving it to Cincinnati.
For the last spot,
For that last spot, yeah.
we have 3 teams vying for the last spot.
Yeah.
Cubs, Miami, Cincy.
Yeah.
You're saying the Cubs and Miami don't make the playoffs?
I'm saying the Cubs and Miami don't make the playoffs, yes.
You're high. No.
Did you just not hear the teams that are left for all 3 of those?
Who's left for the Arizona Diamondbacks?
I didn't look at the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Because they're only a half game up on the Cubs.
Okay. The Cubs and Miami.
Yeah.
And Marlins are and Cincinnati's only a game behind that. Okay, so Arizona has. Come on, Comcast. There we go. Arizona has 2 against San Francisco, 3 against the Yankees, 3 against the White Sox, and 3 against Houston. The Cubs have 3 against Pittsburgh, 3 against Colorado, 3 against Atlanta, and 3 against Milwaukee.
Cubs should get in.
Miami has 6 against the Mets, 3 against Milwaukee, 3 against Pittsburgh.
Damn, they all kind of got.
Cincinnati has 3 against Minnesota, but then they have 3 against Pittsburgh, 2 against Cleveland, and 3 against St. Louis.
Yeah, my only concern with that is like, dude, Cleveland ain't rolling over, dude, for nobody. Neither is Pittsburgh. Like, Pittsburgh's been playing pretty good fucking ball their last 10, 5-5.
I don't say they'd be playing really good. They're 5-5. That's not.
Yeah,
really
they're playing good ball. Like, they're not just rolling over. St. Louis either. They're 5-5. They took two or three from Baltimore. I don't know, dude. Like, I just think that's gonna be a tough fucking. I think it's gonna come down to the wire, dude. That race.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think the Cubs winning the NL Central is like, I mean, that's absolutely fucking cake, dude. That's
they're
just
6.5 games back. It's not happening.
But if I had to pick a team, if I had to pick teams to win the NL, like, obviously the Braves won, the Dodgers, Brewers, and then I would go Philly, Cubs, Miami. I think the Diamondbacks are going to fall off.
Could happen.
I don't know, though. I don't love it. Maybe the Marlins drop off. You know, I got the Marlins to win the NL West, the NL, so I'm really hoping for them to just get in the playoffs so I can cash a ticket, or have a hope to cash a ticket. What do you think, Irv, for the NL? Other than your Dodgers being overrated. I mean, dude, you think the Dodgers are going to win a playoff series? For real?
Lord knows. We'll see how it goes. We might could win one, might could win two, might be leaving in the first round. You never know with this team. That's why you got to tune in. So, but I don't see how you always get talking about my Dodgers and you a dog shit athletics fan. So
I'm an Orioles fan. My team made the fucking playoffs already, dude. We clinched.
Okay, and your team
and his hasn't clinched the division yet.
We in first place for the fucking AL East too. What's up,
and
bro?
your team that already made the playoffs, you already said they not winning the playoff series, so they right there with my sorry ass Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, I, you know, Ben and I were talking about this before we went on there, and like, as much as I would love to say the Orioles are going to win the playoffs or win a playoff series, I just, it's tough to imagine because like they just have the least amount of experience, dude. Given all the teams, right?
Yeah, my team might be starting 2 rookies, so good luck with that.
Exactly, and you're the Dodgers are kind of in the same position, and that's what scares me the most about some of these teams is like, you know, Atlanta, like they have mediocre starting pitching, bro. They really do, which is why I don't think they're gonna win the World Series. Like, yeah, they have the best offense. They might end the season with the best WRC plus in MLB history. But bro, that team's starting rotation is so fucking mid, bro, when it comes to a fucking playoff series.
What team does not, and I am counting your fucking Twins in here because they have major offensive problems too. What team does not have a major red flag?
Who has offensive problems?
Minnesota.
No, they don't, because
they do.
No, they don't, because with Royce Lewis,
if you have Royce Clayton and Max Kepler, who's fucking 0 for 9 in the playoffs
in his career, dude, he's talking about when he's a rookie in 2019, or bro, When Royce
But
Lewis
again,
and Max
it
Kepler
doesn't matter.
are
He's
in the
still 0 for
lineup,
9.
the Twins have
He
it.
played in 2 series in 2019 and in 2020.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're
9.
talking about the
How
regular.
is that a incredible offensive firepower?
No one
in the
said it was
playoffs?
incredible. What I'm saying
You're
is,
talking about when these two guys are in the fucking.
I'm
in-
talking
in
about
the
right
lineup,
now
they're the
this
best
year.
fucking offense
I'm talking
in the
about right now
playoffs.
this year, Ben. When the Twins have Royce Lewis and Max Kepler in the lineup, they have the second best WRC plus in all of baseball, only behind the Atlanta Braves. Who, by the way, the Atlanta Braves are going to set the record for best WRC plus in a regular season this year. They're going to. They could literally shit the bed the rest of
Okay,
the
so
year.
that's what you're staking your World Series ticket on the Twins for. Got
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm also staking
it
it
is.
on the fact that they have Sonny Gray and Pablo Lopez, 2 starting pitchers that are probably the best in the American
Offense
League.
is so.
And you gotta win 4 games in the championship
Yeah.
series.
So
pitch back-to-back days.
of all
who's behind them too?
of Bailey Ober and fucking
Kenta Maeda, good luck.
and
He's
Jake
a
Ryan.
Dodger. Don't ever.
But my point is like
postseason.
of all the other AL teams, like who else got a better pitching staff? Bro, I love the Orioles, dude. But you're gonna throw Kyle Bradish and
Okay,
Grayson
but-
Rodriguez out there who've never
You
had
still
any
have
playoff
to-
experience.
You still have to get offense to win those games.
Yeah, they have it this
And
year.
if this team's not hitting home runs, they're terrible. So
They have it in 2 players.
can say
That's
that for a
not
lot of
enough to win
teams.
playoff games, bro.
Nah, I'm saying Ben. My point of Royce Lewis and Max Kepler is saying that when they are in the lineup, doesn't
Okay,
mean
you
they're
got
producing.
you
It's
got
when
2
they are
hitters.
in
You
the
got 7 other
lineup.
guys. Who else is a threat?
No.
Besides,
No,
is
no, no.
Byron
You
healthy
guys,
for the
you guys are
playoffs?
hold on. You guys are misconstruing the situation. I'm saying when they are in the lineup, the Twins have the second best WRC plus. The reason being is because they affect the rest of the lineup. That's why they affect the lineup.
So how much are they going to affect the lineup in the playoffs where neither one of them have playoff success?
Yeah, you're talking about all of this, and
Well,
you've got 6 games for.
You know
All I-
who's their best hitter come postseason time?
Fucking Royce Lewis has only played 56 games, so that's a very small
yeah,
sample
and
size.
Royce Lewis, and I told you before we went on there, Ben, I said, if Royce Lewis didn't get hurt this year, he's probably the rookie of the year, hands
I,
down.
again, don't disagree with you on that. But it's a very small sample size for you to be saying.
But he
not even
rakes,
a third
bro.
of this
He
season.
rakes. He rakes,
Right.
and this team rakes. And
Yeah.
they have good ass hitters, dude. They have fucking Byron Buxton. Once he's gonna get healthy, he's getting healthy. He's coming back. Max Kepler, obviously, he's
Byron
legit.
Buxton hitting 207.
Kirilloff, dude, average. I don't care about average, dude. I care about fucking how they.
You gotta get on base to fucking to.
No, you
Score
don't, dude.
runs.
You really don't.
You don't have to get on base to score runs.
Well, yeah, you gotta get on base, but I'm saying
Okay.
you can also fucking hit like 200 and fucking be like Max Muncy and just fucking hit home runs or walk, one or the other. But yeah, man, the Twins, they're legit, dude. Kirilloff, he's back. Also, Royce Lewis, obviously, and Carlos Correa has been much better in the second half of the season. You know, he was dog shit the first half of the season. He was batting like fucking 195 for the first half of the season. Now he's up to 230. He's been balling the second half of the season. And obviously, he has a lot of playoff experience. He's won a World Series, so he's been there. He's done that. He knows what that shit's about. Eduardo Julian is a great fucking young player coming up. The Twins, they're legit, dude. They're a legit fucking team. And you got Sonny Gray and you got Pablo Lopez, two of the best starters in the American League who actually have playoff experience. And then you have the best closer in all of baseball since Felix Bautista's hurt. So Johan Duran, by default, is the best starter or best reliever and best closer in baseball. I just think the Twins, they have all the makings, dude. The only thing that can set them back is Rocco Baldelli, their manager, because he is a bozo, dude. And if he hired me to sit there and calculate his decisions, the Twins would be much better in position, bro. The dude in a tie game in the ninth inning against the Rays, He fucking sends out Gavin Jacks, dude. Gavin fucking Jacks, who's 3-14, dude. There's a 3-14. That tells you all you need to know about the dude, right? He throws him out there in a tie ball game, top of the ninth, dude.
See, and this is where Jordan fucks up.
And then the bottom of the ninth, runner on
like,
scoring
throw that
position.
Gavin guy out there. Jordan, we don't have a fucking Gavin.
No, Jordan would be like, don't throw that Gavin guy out there.
Okay, well, the same thing. We don't have a fucking Gavin, so let's throw Griffin in. Okay.
Griffin Jacks, my bad. Don't throw Jacks out there.
Great coach, bro.
Don't throw Jacks out there.
Yeah.
And then the bottom of the ninth, tie game, 2 outs, runner on second. He pinch hits fucking Eduardo Julian for Christian Vasquez, who can't fucking hit a fucking beach ball. Bruh, I'm telling you, the only thing standing in the Twins' way is fucking Rocco Baldelli. That's it.
Well, for your bet, I hope they win, but they're not going to win.
No, they are, dude. Who's going to beat them in the AL? Who's going to beat them? I would love for the Orioles to do it. I just don't see it.
I'd love for the Orioles to do it. I think Tampa Bay could probably do it.
Tampa Bay's they're too injured, dude.
I think Houston could do it. Who knows what the fucking Toronto could probably do it too. If they get a spot. That's a huge if.
For who?
Toronto.
Toronto's they're half game up on Texas after getting swept by them in 4 games.
Yep.
Oh my god, the Texas Rangers are such dog shit, dude. I can't wait for the baseball playoffs, man. I think it's gonna be a great playoffs. I think anyone can win. I think if you were banking on the Braves winning, I think you're gonna be very sad because I just don't think that team is built to win a World Series, dude. I really don't.
It's all gonna be on the shoulders of one batter, and he's hurt right now. So
I don't even think the batter. I just think they're like you're relying on Kyle Wright and Max Fried, who are both coming back from injury, and like I don't know. It's just a lot of
disastrous.
It's a lot of I wouldn't put all my chips in that shit, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like I think the Twins can legitimately win the World Series, bro.
Well, they can, but it's not likely.
No, they're going to. And we're going to revisit this, and I'm going to post this again and be like,
I hope you do.
I was right. And honestly, I would love to be wrong, and I would love for the Orioles to be there. If the Orioles aren't there and the Twins aren't there, then fuck this shit. I'll fucking burn this whole shit down. Just fuck all these other teams. I can guarantee you right now the Dodgers are losing in the first round. I don't care who they face. That team fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That team ain't got no starting pitching. It barely got relief pitching. They're going to rely on Mookie and Freddie Freeman scoring fucking 6 runs a game. I don't know if that's possible.
They can do it, though. That's the thing. That offense can do it.
Those two can do it. The rest of the offense sucks.
Yeah.
Hella mid. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Excited for baseball, man. We closing down for baseball. We Tuesday we're gonna be talking more baseball though. We're gonna be breaking down some baseball for Wednesday. And as we head into these dog days of summer, man, we are dog days of fall, I should say. We got a lot going on, man. I'm excited for the end of the baseball season. Very, 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 very excited. It's been a great season. Can't wait for the Giants to miss the playoffs and go under 81 wins. The Padres are just fucking dog shit. Waited all year to win 4 games in a row.
Yep.
Just comical shit from this fucking... Oh, man. Good times.
Let's go, y'all.
All right, let's get to some best bets, fellas. What do we got for tomorrow? Lace me up. Lace me some winners.
I'm gonna put my first bet on Jordan not feeling great tomorrow morning. But
why? I'm good, dude.
I think your head's gonna be hurting there. But first bet that
I've been drinking water for the last hour.
Yeah, we're gonna go Cleveland -2. I think Deshaun Watson takes that offense over, and Seattle is definitely going to be, or sorry, not Seattle. Pittsburgh is going to be going to ask him some questions about their defense after this game. So we're going to go Cleveland -2, and then I'm going to go baseball. I'm going to go Philadelphia Phillies over the Braves tomorrow, and we've got Kyle Wright on the hill for the Braves. His last start was against Philly. Went 3 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned. Granted, that was his first start back from the injured list, but Philly was seeing him. I think he'll go a little bit longer, but I still think Philly is gonna win this game, especially with Acuna right in the pine. As he's
what's ATL at?
What's that?
What are they at right now?
The line for that game is
-112.
There you go. Yeah, plus 101 for Philly.
Oh, you're taking Philly?
Yeah, I'm taking Philly plus 101.
All right. Irv?
Well, Ben took one of my best bets, what was the Cleveland Browns -2 or money line, however you want to do it. Then I'll go Mariners money line. They're playing the Athletics tomorrow.
Oh, and you're taking Cleveland -2?
Yeah, Cleveland money line or -2. I'll do Mariners money line. Also, give me I like the over for give me the over for the Braves and the Phillies as well. The Braves pitching may getting mollywopped by the Marlins, so the Phillies should be 10 off tomorrow too.
9.5.
9.5. Yep.
All right. My best bet for tomorrow is the Panthers +3. That's all I got. I think it's undervalued at home. Monday Night Football. Give me the Panthers +3.
There we go.
That's all I got right now. I got no baseball yet, but I do lean Astros tomorrow because, like I said, the Orioles have been partying all fucking night, and they got to travel to Houston. So, if you're willing to lay -149 tomorrow, I do think it's a decent wager.
How did the Orioles and the Rays both clinch today?
Because the Rangers lost.
Oh, okay.
Which means that they're both guaranteed a playoff spot. So now the final playoff spot is basically against the Rangers, Mariners, and what's the other team? The
Toronto, Texas.
Toronto. Yeah.
Yep.
Toronto, that's it. Thank you everybody for joining us. Make sure to download the Sharps app, SHARPZ. You'll find it on Apple, Google, Android, wherever you have your apps. And you can track your bets from there, and you can become a better bettor. Use promo code Jord517. Become a better bettor by using Sharps app. Thank you everybody for joining us, man. We really appreciate y'all. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be breaking down some NFL and MLB as we head towards the postseason. Very much looking forward to postseason baseball, man. And looking forward to our shows for the postseason as well. You can follow Irving on the X, Twitter at SwervinIrvingTSP. Follow myself at Jordan Rules CSP. Follow the podcast at taproom_sports. For Mr. Big Ball and Ben Larson, Swervin Irving, Washington. I'm Jordan Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Lads, we'll catch y'all later. Let's cash some tickets, y'all. Peace.
Later.